edition of Sun Sports Weekly. I'm managing editor Steve Kuhn, along with sports editor Jim Lottie, sports writer Drew Ellis, and sports writer Nate Schneider. And then there were we had two local high school football teams left in the playoffs. We're heading into the semifinal round. And Beale City gets to go to their playoff home away from home, the Uperdome, to take on Crystal Falls Forest Park.
Yeah, interesting game. Another semifinal rivalry game. It's come to be pretty standard year in, year out. Two powerhouses, Beale City, Forest Park, Crystal Falls Forest Park. I believe 3 years ago these two teams met in the Uperdome, and Forest Park stole a win from a Beale City team that, in my mind, should have won that game. Came down to a couple things that happened here and there, and Crystal Falls ended up going to the state finals and losing. But once again, this year's game is flip a coin. Either team can win. It's going to come down to who wins the battle at the line of scrimmage. And as it is, Beale City's been playing really, really well, both offensively and defensively on the line in this last couple weeks. And as Lou Rouse said, their offense is coming together and starting to click. So I'd expect Beale City to have a slight upper hand in this contest.
Right, we've also got Fulton taking on Climax Scots at East Kentwood.
Right, Fulton's been a team on a mission all season. They're led by a plethora of seniors, and they're 12-0. In the playoffs, they got past conference rival in Fowler, then they beat the defending state champion New Lothrop, and last week ran for school record amount of yards, 555 against Waterford. And so, I mean, they're on a mission, but so is Climax Scots. They're also coming into the game at 12-0 and haven't even played a close game this year. And Climax Scots is a program that didn't even have a football team 10 years ago, but have kept building it. They won a state title in 2004, but the last 2 years they've lost in district finals, so now they're trying to get back to that 2004 form and going after state title themselves. So it's definitely going to be a battle that is going to be won in the trenches. That's what Fulton coach John Winkler said. It's going to be won with the offensive and defensive line play, and whoever can create the holes on the offensive line and pressure on their defensive line, that's going to be the team that comes out on top, and I think it's going to be Fulton.
Kudos for using the word plethora. Then on the college scene, tomorrow night at Sonny Kelly Short Stadium, we have Eastern Michigan coming into play Central.
This should be a bountiful game of offense. I expect to see a lot there. This is kind of a trap game for Central Michigan, coming off the big win against Western. They don't really have anything to play for anymore aside from the Michigan MAC title. They've already locked up the MAC West. They know they're going to the MAC championship. This is a game last year where they were beaten pretty soundly by Northern Illinois. This time Eastern Michigan comes in, rivalry game, and Eastern's always played Central Michigan tough. So I think it's going to be a highly competitive game, two very high-powered offenses going at it. It really could be anybody's game. It'll be interesting to see if CMU comes full throttle or not. So I think the Chippewas will be favored, but it'll just be a matter of what team shows up to play.
Over under on bad weather, I'd have to say way over. Well, on to the three quick questions this week. It's prediction time. We've got Beale City and Crystal Falls Forest Park. Who do you think's going to win, Nate?
Well, after seeing them last year in the semifinals, Crystal Falls.
Crystal Falls.
Beale City.
And Beale City. Fulton and Climax Scots.
Fulton.
Fulton.
Climax Scots.
I'm going to be a homeboy and go with Fulton. And then, of course, Lions against Giants. Lions reverted to their ineptitude form last week, so
I go Detroit Lions by 2 touchdowns.
wow.
Giants 35-17.
Giants. I ain't taking the Lions anymore.
You never have. Lions 24-20. And thanks for joining us for another week of Sun Sports Weekly.